The story of a pizza delivery boy who became a millionaire. Hello everyone, welcome to English Epic readers and listeners, where every story transforms your English and every lesson transforms your life. Today's Level 1 epic story is about pizza delivery boy who became a millionaire. This is a true story that will inspire you and show you that anyone can change their life with hard work and smart thinking. Special bonus, every unique word used in this video is listed with simple English definitions in a free PDF file. You can download it from the description below. How will this help you? You can check any word you don't understand instantly. You can study the vocabulary after watching to remember better. You can use these words in your daily conversations. You can build your English vocabulary step by step. Download the PDF, keep it with you, and let's begin this amazing transformation story. Chapter 1. A Difficult Beginning. This is the story of Tom Monaghan. Tom was born in 1937 in a small town in America. When Tom was just 4 years old, something very sad happened. His father died. Tom's mother could not take care of Tom and his brother by herself. So Tom and his brother had to go live in an orphanage. An orphanage is a place where children without parents live. Life in the orphanage was very, very hard for Tom. Every single day was difficult. Tom had to wake up very early in the morning when it was still dark outside. He had to clean the floors, wash the dishes, and help cook food for all the other children. The other children were not always kind to Tom. Sometimes they said mean things to him. Tom felt sad and alone many times. But Tom had something very special inside his heart. He had big dreams. Every night before Tom went to sleep, he would look out the window at the beautiful stars in the sky. Tom would think to himself, "One day, I will have my own business. One day, I will be successful. One day, I will help other people like me who have difficult lives." When Tom was 16 years old, he had to leave the orphanage. He had no money in his pocket. He had no family to help him. He had very little education. But Tom had something more important than money. Tom had determination. Determination means you never give up. Tom worked many different jobs to survive. First, Tom worked in a factory. The work was very hard and very tiring. His hands hurt at the end of every day. Then Tom worked on a farm. Tom had to wake up before the sun came up every morning. He had to feed the animals and work in the fields under the hot sun. After that, Tom worked in a restaurant. Tom washed dishes and cleaned tables. His hands were always wet and cold from washing dishes all day long. Every job was very hard work, but Tom never complained. Tom saved every dollar he could. When Tom got paid, he only bought the things he really needed, like food and a place to sleep. Tom knew that education was very important for success. So even though Tom worked all day, he went to school at night. After working 8 or 10 hours, Tom would go to classes to learn reading, writing, and mathematics. He was very tired every day. He worked hard all day, then studied hard all night, but he never gave up. He kept thinking about his dreams and his goals.
Chapter 3. The Pizza Shop Opportunity. In 1960, when Tom was 23 years old, something happened that changed his life forever. Tom was walking down the street when he saw a small pizza shop with a sign in the window. The sign said, "For sale." Tom stopped and looked at the pizza shop very carefully. The shop was old and dirty. The walls needed paint. The floor was broken in some places. Most people would look at this shop and think, This place is terrible. But Tom was different. Tom looked at the same shop and thought, this could be a great opportunity. An opportunity is a chance to do something good. The pizza shop cost $1,400. Tom had been saving his money for many years. He had saved $900, but he needed $500 more to buy the shop. Tom went to talk to his brother Jim. Tom said to Jim, "I found a pizza shop we can buy. Will you help me? We can be partners." Jim decided to help his brother. Jim gave Tom the $500 he needed. So, Tom and Jim bought the pizza shop together. They became business partners. Chapter 4. The First Day Disaster. The first day Tom and Jim opened their pizza shop was a complete disaster. A disaster means everything went wrong. Tom and Jim didn't know how to make good pizza. They had never made pizza before. The pizza came out terrible. It was burned on the bottom and cold on the top. It tasted very bad. They didn't know how to run a business either. They didn't know how to talk to customers. They didn't know how to take orders. The shop was still small and ugly. Only a few customers came to the shop that first day. Most of the customers took one bite of the pizza and made a face like it tasted terrible. Some customers asked for their money back. At the end of the first day, Tom and Jim had only made $12. After paying for ingredients, they actually lost money on their first day. Jim looked at Tom and said, "Maybe this was a mistake. Maybe we should sell the shop." But Tom said, "No, Jim, this is just the beginning. We will learn. We will get better." Tom worked 18 hours every day. He made pizza, he cleaned the shop, he answered the phone, and he delivered food to customers. Tom's hands were always dirty from making pizza. His clothes always smelled like cheese and tomato sauce. Many people told Tom, "You should quit. This business will never work. You're wasting your time and your money." But Tom didn't listen to these people. He remembered the little boy in the orphanage who looked at the stars and dreamed of having his own business. Tom said to himself, "I will not give up. I will make this work." Have you ever had a dream that other people said was impossible? Tell us in the comments. We love hearing about your dreams. Chapter 5. Learning the Business. Tom knew he had to learn everything about the pizza business if he wanted to succeed. Tom visited other pizza shops around the city. He watched how other people made pizza. He asked questions. How do you make the dough? What ingredients do you use? Tom also talked to customers every day. He asked them, "What do you like about our pizza? What don't you like? How can we make it better?" From talking to many customers, Tom learned that customers wanted three main things: good food, fast delivery, and fair prices. To make better pizza, Tom practiced for hours every day. He tried different recipes. He experimented with different ingredients. After many weeks of practice, Tom's pizza started tasting much, much better. To make delivery faster, Tom studied maps of the city. He learned the quickest routes to every neighborhood. Tom promised customers that their pizza would arrive in 30 minutes or less. To keep prices low, Tom was very careful with money. He bought ingredients in large quantities to get better prices. He wanted students and families to be able to buy his pizza without spending too much money. Slowly, more and more customers started coming to Tom's pizza shop. They told their friends and family about the good pizza and fast delivery. The business began to grow. Chapter 6. The Franchise Idea. In 1965, 5 years after buying his first pizza shop, Tom had a big idea that would change everything. Tom's pizza shop was now very successful in his town, but Tom wanted to help more people and grow his business bigger. Tom thought,
What if I could open pizza shops in other cities? But Tom had a problem. He didn't have enough money to open many shops by himself. So Tom created a brilliant solution. He invented a system called franchising. In franchising, other people can open pizza shops using Tom's recipes and methods. These people pay Tom money to use his successful business system. Tom traveled to different cities all around America. He met with people who wanted to start their own pizza business. He taught them his recipes, his delivery system, and his methods for success. This idea was absolutely brilliant. Instead of owning just one shop, Tom now had many shops in many different cities. Every shop made money for him. The business grew very, very fast. Tom called his pizza company Domino's. He chose this name because dominoes fall one after another in a line. Tom thought this was perfect for his business because his pizza shops were opening one after another across America, just like falling dominoes. But Tom's journey to success was not easy. In 1969, something terrible happened that almost destroyed everything Tom had worked for. The problem was debt. Debt means money that you owe to other people. Tom had borrowed too much money from banks to grow his business very quickly. He owed the banks more than $1.5 million. The banks wanted their money back immediately. They said to Tom, "Pay us all the money you owe us right now, or we will close your business." Tom could not pay back all that money at once. The banks threatened to close his business. They said they would take everything, all his pizza shops, all his equipment, all his recipes. Tom felt scared and desperate. Tom had worked so hard for 9 years. Now he might lose everything in just one day. Many business advisors told Tom, "Give up, close the business, start over with something else." But Tom refused to quit. Tom said, "I will find a way. I will not let my dream die." What would you do in this situation? Would you fight or give up? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tom worked day and night to solve this enormous problem. He sold some of his pizza shops to get cash quickly. He negotiated with the banks. He found new investors, people who would give him money in exchange for part of his business. For 2 years, Tom fought to save his business. Every day was a struggle. But Tom never gave up. Finally, after 2 years of incredible hard work, Tom saved his business. He paid back every single dollar he owed to the banks. This terrible experience taught Tom a very important lesson. It's better to grow carefully than to grow too quickly.
Chapter 8. Smart Business Decisions. After surviving the debt crisis, Tom became a much smarter businessman. He made several very important decisions that helped Domino's become one of the biggest companies in the world. First decision: focus on delivery only. Other pizza companies had restaurants where people could sit and eat. But Tom said, "Domino's will only deliver pizza to people's homes. We will become the fastest pizza delivery company in the world." Second decision: use technology. In the 1980s, computers were very new and expensive. Most pizza shops didn't use computers. But Tom bought computers for all his shops. This made ordering pizza much faster and easier. Third decision: train employees well. Tom created a special training school called Domino's University. Every manager who worked for Domino's had to study there. They learned how to make perfect pizza and how to manage people. Fourth decision: expand internationally. In 1983, Tom decided to open Domino's pizza shops in other countries. The first international shop opened in Canada. Then came Australia, then Japan, then many other countries. These smart decisions made Domino's a global company. Chapter 9. Becoming Rich and Successful. By 1985, 25 years after Tom bought his first small pizza shop, Domino's had grown to over 3,000 shops worldwide. The company was making hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Tom had become very, very rich. But more importantly, he had achieved his childhood dream of having a successful business. Tom still worked hard every single day, even though he was now wealthy. He visited Domino's shops around the world. He talked to employees and customers. He was always looking for ways to make the business even better. In 1998, 38 years after buying his first pizza shop, Tom made a huge decision. He sold Domino's for $1 billion. That's $1,000 million. Tom had become a billionaire. The little boy from the orphanage who started with nothing was now one of the richest men in America. But for Tom, money was not the most important thing. Tom was most proud because he had created thousands of jobs for people. He had helped many people start their own businesses. He had brought good food to millions of families around the world. Chapter 10. Giving Back to Others. After selling Domino's, Tom didn't just retire and relax. Tom used his money to help many people. Tom built schools for poor children. He remembered how difficult it was to get an education when he was young. He wanted other children to have better opportunities. Tom gave money to orphanages like the one where he grew up. He wanted to help children who had difficult lives like he did. Tom helped young entrepreneurs start their own businesses. Tom gave money and advice to people who had good business ideas but needed help. Tom said, "Money is not for keeping. Money is for sharing. I was lucky to succeed, and now I must help others succeed too." Tom also bought a baseball team called the Detroit Tigers. Tom had loved baseball since he was a child. Owning a baseball team was another of his childhood dreams that came true.
Chapter 11. The Lessons We Can Learn. Tom Monaghan's incredible story teaches us many important lessons. Lesson 1. Your past does not control your future. Tom grew up in an orphanage with no money and no family. But Tom didn't let his difficult past stop him from dreaming big and working hard. Lesson 2. Hard work is more important than talent. Tom was not the smartest person. He was not the most educated person, but he worked harder than almost everyone else. Lesson 3. Listen to your customers. Tom's success came from understanding what customers really wanted: good food, fast delivery, and fair prices. Lesson 4. Never give up when things get difficult. When Tom almost lost everything, he could have given up. Instead, he fought harder than ever and saved his business. Lesson 5. Focus on a few things and do them extremely well. Tom focused on 3 things: making great pizza, delivering it fast, and keeping prices fair. He became the best at all 3. Lesson 6. When you succeed, help others succeed too. Tom used his wealth to help other people achieve their dreams. Chapter 12. Your own pizza delivery moment. Right now, you might be in a situation similar to young Tom. Maybe you have a job that seems small. Maybe you think, "I'm not doing anything special with my life." But remember this: every successful person started somewhere simple. Every billionaire was once broke. Every leader was once unknown. The question is not where you are today. The most important question is, where do you want to go? Tom Monaghan looked at a small, dirty pizza shop and saw the possibility of a billion-dollar company. What do you see when you look at your current situation? Do you see problems, or do you see opportunities? Your action steps. Step 1. Dream bigger. Don't limit yourself.
If Tom could go from orphan to billionaire, what's possible for your life? Step 2. Start where you are. You don't need perfect conditions. Tom started with a dirty pizza shop and $900. What can you start with today? Step 3. Never give up. Success takes time. Tom worked for 25 years before he became really wealthy. Are you willing to work for your dreams?
Conclusion. Your epic story begins now. Tom Monaghan's story is about transformation. It's about changing yourself from one type of person into a completely different type of person. Tom transformed himself from a scared orphan boy into a confident business leader. He transformed a small, failing pizza shop into a global company worth billions of dollars. You have this same power inside you. You can change your life too. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how much money you have. What matters is what you believe about yourself. Tom started his transformation by delivering pizzas. Where will your transformation begin? The little boy who looked up at the stars and dreamed of success became the man who reached those stars. Your dreams are waiting for you, too. Thank you for listening to this epic transformation story. If this story inspired you, please subscribe to English Epic Readers and Listeners. We share amazing stories like this every week to help you improve your English and improve your life. Don't forget to download the vocabulary PDF from the description below. Study those words and watch your English improve day by day. In the comments below, tell us, what's your biggest dream? What small step will you take today to start building the life you want? We read every comment and believe in your success. Keep dreaming, keep working, and never give up. Your epic story is just beginning. See you in the next level.